Hello again, my precious. I'm glad you're here with me on my channel, and today we are going to talk about how to make some types of sentences in Ukrainian, and this will be something like conditionals. So, what is it? Is it not complicated? Oh, not at all. Let's learn together. Let's start. Умовний спосіб. Conditionals. So today we are going to learn how to say conditionals in Ukrainian. That's pretty easy and very interesting. Вивчимо правило. Let's learn the rule. Here we have an abstract from the textbook. So, conditional mood of the words. That's not just the way of putting the sentence, it's just even conditional mood of the verbs. So, let's read and I will try to explain. The verb in the conditional mood denotes a desired action as opposed to real one. So, I guess you understand that it's like in our conditionals, yes? Two-part, yes? Conditional sentence we use in some way, and in some conditional sentences we used conditional mood. I will explain. The conditional mood is formed by adding the conditional particle b or b if the preceding sound is a vowel, or b if a preceding sound is a consonant, to the verb, in the past perfect or imperfect. An imperfect verb in the conditional mood denotes a repeated recurrent action. Я ходила б у кафе щодня. I would go to a cafe every day. A perfect verb in the conditional mood denotes a single concrete action. Я пішла б у кафе сьогодні ввечері. I would go to a cafe this evening. Look here. Б and минулий час, past tense. Я ходила б до бібліотеки щодня. I would go to the library every day. Я пішла б у кіно сьогодні ввечері. I would go to the cinema today's evening. So it's like a part of the conditional, equivalent of our of the English conditional second or third conditional, but in Ukrainian we don't have second or third. We just put past tense and this b. The conditional mood is used in conditional sentences introduced by conjunction ЯКБИ, if in English. As the conjunction ЯКБИ contains the conditional particle b, the verb following it is used without this particle. Якби він мені писав частіше, я була б дуже рада. So here we have якби, and in the first part we don't use this b or b. We use it in the second part. So, if he wrote to me more often, I would be happy. So, you see the second conditional. Якби він мені писав, я була б дуже рада. If he had written to me, I would have been very happy. Third conditional, yes, but he hadn't written to me at all, so I'm not happy. So second to third conditional in English, it's this form якби, б, якби, and past tense. In the first part, in the if clause, and just past tense and b in the second part of the sentence. The conditional conjunction якщо denotes a real action. Якщо ти мені напишеш, я буду дуже рада. If you write to me, I will be very happy. Якщо is the first conditional in English, and якби it's the second and the third. So again, this is the formula that's pretty easy. Якби and past tense. Якби ти мені зателефонував, я була б щаслива. If you called me, I would be happy. Or if you had called me, I would have been happy. So it's the second or the third conditionals. There is no difference in Ukrainian, only in English. So якби plus past tense in the first part and past tense b or boy in the second part. And the first conditional is formed like that. Якщо майбутній час. So if and future tense. Якщо ти мені зателефонуєш, я буду щаслива. If you call me, I will be happy. In Ukrainian, the future tense is in both parts of the conditionals. In English, the first part, if clause, is in present, and the second part, main clause, is in future. In Ukrainian, both parts are in future. You see these formulas. I hope they're clear for you. If they're not, write me in the comments. And let's go to practice. Потренуємося. Let's practice. So, here we have the sentences with якби, but in brackets we have infinitive. And here, infinitive. We should put them, remember, якби plus past tense. And here, past tense plus b or b. You can stop the video, do this exercise, and then we will check. If you have forgotten about how to form past tense, please watch my video about it. Відповіді. So here I have done this exercise for you. So again, if you have forgotten how to form past tense, if I won't forget, I would put the link here somewhere in the video, but right now let's read and do the task. Якби ти мала час в неділю, ми могли б подивитися фільм разом. If you had time on Sunday, we would watch the film together. Again, якби, past tense, in the first part without b, and past tense plus b in the second part, the main clause, but without якби. So якби, it's like if clause, and the second part is the main clause, so you see the difference. Якби я не була втомлена, я пішла б з тобою. If I hadn't been so tired, I would have gone with you. You see, that's the difference between third and second conditional, like in English, there is no any difference in Ukrainian at all. So, you see that I can translate these sentences into English in both ways. Maybe it depends on the context how to translate it in English, but actually the second and the third conditionals in Ukrainian are the same. Якби ми не поспішали, ми запізнилися б на заняття. If we hadn't been in a hurry, we would have been late on the lesson. Again, якби, here is just like negative, yes. Again, якби, no particle, past tense, b in the main clause. Якби завтра була тепла погода, діти пішли б у парк. If tomorrow there was warm weather, the children would go to the park. That's something like mixed conditional here. So, якби ти взяла парасоль вчора, ти не змокла б. If you had taken an umbrella yesterday, you wouldn't have get wet. Here we understand that it's set conditional only because this вчора, yesterday. I remind you the second and third conditionals are the same in Ukrainian. So again, pay attention. Якби past tense, b. Якби він викликав таксі, ми були б вже на вокзалі. If he had called for a taxi, we would have been already on the railway station. Якби вона купила квитки, вона пішла б на концерт. If she bought tickets, she would go to the concert. Якби я випила каву ввечері, я не могла б заснути. If I drank coffee in the evening, I wouldn't fall asleep. Якби вони мали час, вони відвідали б тебе завтра. If they had time, they would visit you tomorrow. Якби моя сім'я мала гроші, я б міг би поїхати за кордон. If my family had money, I would go abroad. So, pay attention that here the verbs in past, they change according to gender. So, la, it's feminine, and of, v and in v, it's masculine, and l, it's plural. So, you can watch my video about forming the past tense and understand it a little bit more. But we are going to practice more.
Якби ми і не хотіли б це все повторити.
And here we have their exercise where we are going to change the first conditional with якщо to the second and third conditional with якби. Look at the example. Якщо ти завтра будеш бачити її, то подаруєш їй квіти. Якби ти завтра побачив її, то подарував би їй квіти. If you see her tomorrow, you will give her flowers. If you saw her tomorrow, you would give her flowers. So this is the concrete situation, like actual situation, like first conditional, and here is the second conditional, like a wish. So I hope you understand. So please put this video on pause, try to do this exercise according to the example, and in the next episode we are going to check it. Відповіді. Okay, I have done this exercise for you. So you see, again, I remind you the formula. These sentences in this exercise, they are in the first conditional. So in present tense, yes, in English, present and future, in Ukrainian, everything is in future. And I rewrote it in past tense. So якби plus past. And you know, in past tense we have genders, grammatical feminine and grammatical masculine. So, and in the second part, again, past tense and the particle b. So, let's see what we have here. So, first conditional. Якщо я буду мати час, я піду в лікарню. So, if I have time, I will go to the hospital. Second and third conditional. If I had time, I would go to the hospital. Якби я мав час, я пішов би в лікарню. It's if grammatical masculine, but if grammatical feminine, and a girl is talking about herself. Якби я мала час, я пішла б в лікарню. You see the difference. This is masculine, this is feminine, masculine, feminine, and b. It will be in grammatical feminine because the ending here is vowel. B will be grammatical feminine because it's ending in vowel a, and b because it's ending in consonant and it's grammatical masculine. Such a coincidence, yeah. Next. Якщо ти купиш червоний буряк, я приготую борщ. It's if you buy beetroot, I will cook borscht. Then second and third third conditional. If you bought beetroot, I would cook borscht. Якби ти купив grammatical masculine beetroot, червоний буряк, я приготувала б борщ. I would cook borscht, and here we have grammatical feminine. Yes, but we can do vice versa because we don't have any gender in the first conditional. Якби ти купила червоний буряк, я приготував би борщ. Or we can combine, якби ти купив червоний буряк, я б приготував борщ. Or, якби ти купила червоний буряк, я приготувала б борщ. So, any gender you wish, and any combinations with gender depends to whom, whom you are talking about, or who is talking about. Depends on its gender, grammatical gender. Okay, number 3. Якби вона не випила ліки, вона хворіла б довгий час. It's second and third conditional. Yes, if she didn't drink medicine, she would be ill for a long time. Or if she hadn't drunk medicine, she would have been ill for a long time. And the original sentence in first conditional, якщо вона не вип'є ліки, вона буде хворіти довгий час. If she doesn't drink medicine, she will be ill for a long time. So, you see the difference. Okay, number 4. Якщо ти купиш цю книжку, ти зможеш подарувати її подрузі. If you buy this book, you can give it to your friend. This was the first conditional, and here is the second and the third. If you bought this book, you could give it to your friend. Якби ти купила цю книжку, ти змогла б подарувати її подрузі. Or, if a man is talking, якби ти купив цю книжку, ти зміг би подарувати її подрузі. So you see the difference. Next. Number 5. Якщо він запросить мене, я поїду з ним. If he invites me, I will go with him. It was the first conditional, now the second or the third. Якби він запросив мене, я поїхала б з ним. If he invited me, I would go with him. Okay, next. Number 6. Якщо я не замовлю квиток, я не поїду додому. If I won't book a ticket, I won't go home. And here is the second and the third. Якби я не замовив квиток, я не поїхав би додому. If the person who is talking is a man, and if it's a woman, якби я не замовила квиток, я не поїхала б додому. So, if I didn't book a ticket, I wouldn't go home. Number 7. Якщо ви не будете вчити слова, ви не зможете розмовляти українською добре. If you don't learn the words, you won't speak Ukrainian well. Translation. Then we rewrite it in second or third conditional. Якби ви не вчили слова, ви не змогли б розмовляти українською мовою добре. If you, let's do it in third conditional. In Ukrainian it doesn't have any difference. If you hadn't learned the words, you wouldn't have spoken Ukrainian so well. And the last one. Якщо я піду в магазин, я куплю молоко. If I go to the shop, I will buy milk. And second and third. Якби я пішов у магазин, я купив би молока. And if a woman is talking, якби я пішла у магазин, я купила б молока. If I went to the shop, I would buy milk. Okay, I hope it's clear for you, but if it's not, write me any questions in the comments and I will try to answer, and if the question is huge, I will make another video with explaining in practice. Please feel free to do it. I'm here to explain you everything.
Якщо навколо тебе колір червоний, значить все нормально.
This is the end of our video. I hope you have liked it. I hope you have enjoyed it immensely, like I have enjoyed doing it. Please give this video a huge thumb up if you like it. Share it with your friends who want to learn Ukrainian. And please subscribe to my channel not to miss any other videos. And we will see each other next Friday. Bye bye.